And as you mentioned, this is a recap of our episode about macrocytosis, hemolytic anemia, and myelodysplastic syndrome featuring Dr. Rocky Nyack. This was a live episode. This is a grand rounds that we got to do at Johns Hopkins. And it's always a different energy, which I actually really very much enjoy, even when they don't laugh at some of the jokes, which sends me immediately into a flop sweat.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's talk about macrocytosis, because I think microcytic anemia, everyone's like, all right, I got this, iron studies, probably iron deficiency. But macrocytic anemia, you ask a differential for that, most people sort of draw a blank. So hopefully we can help you out with that. When you see macrocytosis, usually it's one of two big mechanisms. So either there's lots of normal cells, but there's a lot of young cells out there. They're big, juicy, young cells, as our guests described them. So they're having a reticulocytosis. So that can happen for a number of reasons, hemolysis being one of them. And the other reason that you can have macrocytosis is there's something abnormal about the cells. So maybe they're having issues with lipid metabolism or the cell membranes, or maybe there's some DNA synthesis problem and that's causing the issue. So those, think about it. There's usually some sort of mechanism, and that'll lead you into the differential diagnosis, which, Paul, I mean, I don't know. Did you have a good framework for this before this episode? And what do you think of now when you're thinking of differential? Like you see a macrocytosis, what sort of things do you think about?
Yeah,